It was the hiding place for Rod's gun. Now, inside this cookie box, there should only be... Why would I want to put this in there?
Please, help me.
Michael? Michael, is that you?
Yes, Colin. It's me. But how do you know my name?
Emily told me a lot about you. That's how I know you. She gave me a message. She said it was very important that I give it to you. What's all that noise outside, Michael? Where are my parents?
It's nothing, Colin. Your parents will be back very soon. Don't worry. But it's impossible for you to have spoken to Emily. She's no longer with us.
Yes, she is.
What's happening? What is this place? Please, tell me!
No, I haven't. Changing the subject.
Emily is always with me. When I go down the underground highways, she's there, waiting for me. Emily gave me a message, Michael. She told me it was something very, very important.
It's Rod's old revolver. The barrel's still smoking, and the smell of burnt gunpowder stabs the lungs like a knife. Just as I suspected. This cookie box has Rod's gun inside. Good God. It's something to see one of these things up close. Bulky, heavy, and ready to shoot. And it's not a camera. My hands are shaking as if it were alive. Something tells me that I never used one of these things in my former life. This revolver still has 2 bullets in the chamber. The ones Rod and his wife were saving for when Colin passed away.
I'm sorry. I can't help you.
It's possible that by taking it, I've saved their lives. Or, on the other hand, condemned them to go on living. I'm not gonna pick up that revolver. What for? Rose fired the only 2 bullets left in the chamber. Mix explosions with gasoline-powered machines? Maybe some other time. Besides, I need a generator like that one urgently, and it's gotta be in perfect condition. No question. That pair of ruthless animals have it coming. But the hunter made it clear. If you touch a hair on their heads, you're a dead man. No heroics, the hunter said. They're friends of mine.
But before I go, I need to ask you something.
Although these 2 goons don't deserve any better, I'm afraid that if I do it, I'm a dead man. Getting into a gunfight in this bar would be the closest thing to suicide I can imagine. I'm not going to do it. I've never figured out exactly what all those drums contain, so I'd rather not do that. And if I blew up the entire camp, nothing would make me happier right now than to spray the loudspeaker with bullets and put a stop to that unbearable litany. But taking out the gun here in front of the hunter and his men might not be such a good idea. After what happened with the slingshot? No way. I'd only end up making them kill those 2 poor kids. They outnumber me, and they're well trained. I'd barely have time to take out the gun before they blew my head off without a second thought.
I'm looking for a place. Something like a pharmaceutical warehouse. Would you know anything about that?
Shoot at that wall with the soldiers right here? If I'm not more careful how I use this thing, I'll be the one decorating that wall with my brains. This house already has an owner. Let's leave things the way they are. There's so much stored fuel that I'd blow up half the city if I fired there. So I'm not gonna do it.
Hello, Mr. Sleepyhead? Have you come to help us?
I don't know whether who I was before the Great Wave entitles me to make any kind of moral judgments, but what I do know is that the hunter and his men are a real cancer in this new world, which is the only thing that really counts right now. The girl has a right to defend herself, that bastard said, so someone should give her the chance to do that.
Help me, please.
It's only fair, right? I can't get you out of here, Rose. I'm sorry. It's best not to play around with firearms. It could turn out to be very dangerous. I'm not gonna shoot at that. I'd only waste a bullet. Besides, I don't have great faith in my aim. Truth is, I can't find a single good reason to shoot this person in cold blood. Forget it. I'm not leaving here without talking to Colin first. Besides, Rod might find out. And he made it very clear that he didn't want to see me anywhere near his family.
I don't really know. There's a small medical center just outside the city limits. I suppose you mean that, right?
Although I doubt I'm the poor man's biggest problem right now. It's the door leading to the room in the trailer where I woke up a few hours ago. Feels to me more like weeks, or even months. Poor Colin. His fate was sealed long before I woke up. Where could Rod and his wife be?